Hello, this is Frank Mealy from HeartlandDiaryUSA.com, bringing you news every conservative can use. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to stay up to date. Today we're going to be looking at Elizabeth Warren, Democratic presidential candidate and the latest Democrat to implode on the campaign trail. Here, Tucker Carlson and guest Lisa Booth talk about Warren's lie that she had been fired as a special needs teacher because she got pregnant. Pay special attention to the clips from the stump speech where Warren is clearly practicing for a one-woman show called Why Isn't Elizabeth Warren President? Enjoy.
Well, for decades, Elizabeth Warren pretended to be an American Indian in order to game our affirmative action system, kind of a stolen valor situation. But it turns out it might be something of a trend. Warren has repeatedly claimed that she was fired from her first job for getting pregnant, another level on which she claims she was a victim. But new evidence suggests that that was a lie, too. She's actually as entitled as she seems. Lisa Booth is a senior fellow at Independent Women's Voice, and she joins us time with an update on this story. Hey, Lisa.
Hi,
what
Tucker.
is this?
Right. So at the heart of Elizabeth Warren's stump speech is this story about gender discrimination, which she was a young special needs teacher at Riverdale Elementary School. She was fired because she was visibly pregnant by her male principal. Listen to what she's been saying on the campaign trail.
I was visibly pregnant. And the principal did what principals did in those days. Wished me luck and hired someone else for the job. I was visibly pregnant. And the principal did what principals did in those days. Wished me luck and hired someone else for the job. I was visibly pregnant. Wished me luck and hired someone else for the job. I was visibly pregnant. Wished me luck and hired someone else for the job. I was visibly pregnant. He wished me luck and hired someone else for the job.
So obviously a terrible story, if true. But the problem is there's been video that has surfaced from 2007 where she told a different story.
It was in a public school system, but I worked with the children with disabilities. And I did that for a year. And then that summer, I actually didn't have the education courses. So I was on an emergency certificate, it was called. And I went back to graduate school and took a couple of courses in education and said, I don't think this is going to work out for me. And I was pregnant with my first baby. So I had a baby and stayed home for a couple of years. And I was really casting about, thinking, what am I going to do?
So in addition to this video that clearly contradicts the story she's been telling on the campaign trail, the Washington Free Beacon reported that the Riverdale Board of Education actually voted to extend a second-year contract to her and that they were disappointed when she resigned and said that they accepted it with regret.
Well, that's shocking. So,
Is it though?
well,